PCG. The full form for this PCG is bacilli galmet guarin. This is the full form of this, and this is very important question in TNBSC, so keep in mind and note it. Okay, note it in a notebook. And it is a vaccine for tuberculosis, that is TB in short form. Okay, tuberculosis. And this injection will be given at the 3rd day of the baby born. Okay, after 3rd day it will be given to the babies. Okay. Then what is carcinoma? Carcinoma is a cancer, okay, that forms in epithelial cells. What is epithelial tissue? Epithelial tissues are lines most of our organs. That is epithelial in the sense outer. Okay, it covers the outer region of the organs as well as the inner layer. Inner in the sense, for example, esophagus. Esophagus in the sense it's a food pipe, okay, from mouth to the stomach. That pipe is called as esophagus. And our skin, outer skin, is also made up of epithelial tissues. And most cancers affecting our skin, okay, most of the cancers are the skin as well as the breast, kidney, liver, lungs, pancreas, and prostate gland, head and neck are carcinomas. Okay, the skin is made up of the epithelial tissues. Okay, so the outer covering of breast, the kidney, liver, lungs, pancreas, prostate gland, head and neck are the carcinomas. Okay, so carcinoma means cancer. Okay, and that forms in epithelial tissue. Most of the tissue affected by carcinoma is epithelial tissue. Okay, tumor inducing virus are called oncogenic virus. The tumor inducing virus, which induces the tumor, means oncogenic. Okay, next one, see water soluble vitamins. Actually, if you take the vitamin, there are major 6 types of vitamins. Okay, vitamin A, D, E, K, and vitamin B and C. Now in that, among this 6, it is divided into 2. One is water soluble vitamin and another one is fat soluble. What is water soluble vitamins B and C? Keep this in mind, very easy it is. The rest are fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so vitamin B and vitamin C. So let us take this vitamin B. There are 9 vitamin B. Okay, vitamin B's are 9 different types. What are they? Let us see. Okay, folate. First one is folate. Next one is thiamine. Thiamine is vitamin B1. Okay, riboflavin. This is vitamin B2. Okay, and niacin, pantothenic acid, biotin, and vitamin B6. And vitamin B12. Okay, so there are totally 9 vitamin B. Okay, 9 vitamin B's. What are those? Folate, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, biotin, vitamin B6, and vitamin B12. Okay, and the next one is vitamin C. So these 2 are vitamin B and vitamin C are water soluble vitamins. Okay, they are soluble only in water. If we take these vitamins along with the food, in the sense in the food the vitamins will be, so those vitamins, they soluble only in water. Okay, so deficiency of any of these water soluble vitamin result in a clinical syndrome that may result in severe morbidity and mortality. Okay, next one is fat soluble vitamins are A, D, E, K. Apart from this B and C, the rest are called fat soluble. Okay, they are soluble only in fat. Now see, nourishment of nerve cells provided by nourishment of nerve cells. Each and every nerve cells are nourished by vitamin B1. So vitamin B1 is very, very important. That is thiamine. Okay, thiamine is very, very important because if your nerve cells in the sense brain, as well as brain is made up of so many millions of nerve cells. Okay, and the spinal cord and also the side nerves, axillary nerves. Okay, that terminal nerves, every nerve is nourished by vitamin B1. So vitamin B1 is very, very important for the body in the sense for your nervous system, vitamin B1 is important. Okay, so where we can find this vitamin B1? Let us see. Okay, thiamine. Another name for vitamin B1 is thiamine. Keep in mind. peas, some fresh fruits such as bananas and oranges, nuts, whole grain breads, some fortified breakfast cereals, and also in liver. Okay, so every day if you take one banana, that makes your vitamin requirement. Okay, enough vitamin B1 requirement in your food if you take bananas as well as the oranges. Oranges we won't get only seasonal. Seasonal we get the oranges. Bananas daily, every time, every season we get bananas, so we can take it, as well as whole grains, peas. Okay, in those the thiamine will be there. That is, the skin are very important. Skins of the cereals are very important, and also you can find this way thiamine and liver. Okay, so vitamin B1, which nourishes the nerve cells in our body. The another name of vitamin B1 is thiamine. Okay, this is the chemical name, thiamine. Okay. Now, next one is riboflavin. This is also very important for our body. Okay, it is vitamin B2. Vitamin B2. Okay, so this is a water soluble vitamin. Okay, where it found in the sense dairy milk, yogurt, cheese, eggs, lean beef and pork, organ meats. Okay, chicken breast in the sense the upper part of the chicken, apart from thigh region, fish, fortified cereal and bread, almonds, spinach. Okay, so in all these food material, the riboflavin is present. Okay, so you can take either one of this food. You can take eggs will be available, fish you can take, almonds, few almonds you can take. Okay, spinach. Now, deficiency. What are the deficiencies of these riboflavin? Cracked lips, sore throat, swelling of the mouth and throat, swollen tongue. It is called as glass stitches, hair loss, skin rash, anemia, itchy red eyes, cataracts in severe cases. Okay, if it is continuous loss of vitamin B2 makes cataracts in your eyes. Okay, so vitamin B2 is very important. Okay, and it causes anemia also. So skin rash, hair loss, main hair loss. So if you take all those food material in the sense, you won't feel the hair loss. Okay, so your hair will be in good condition if you take all these food material. Not every day one you can take it. Now next one is chlorophylls. Chlorophylls, you all know that it present in the leaves of plants. Okay, it is a greenish pigment which contains porphyrin ring. Okay, this may come in a TNBSC question. What it is present in the sense greenish pigment which contain porphyrin ring. Okay, this is very important. This is a staple ring shaped molecule around which electrons are free to migrate. Okay, it's a ring shaped molecule around which one freely migrate in the sense it is electron. Okay, because the electrons move freely, the ring has the potential to gain or lose electrons easily. Okay, so the electron jump here and there, so it may lose or gain. Which one? The porphyrin ring. Okay, and thus the potential to provide energized electrons to other molecules. So when it jumps, it is energized. Which one? The electron. Okay, so chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. If you take the chlorophylls, these pigments, there are two major pigments. One is chlorophyll A and another one is chlorophyll B. Okay, which found in the higher plants. The former one, that is chlorophyll A, is a blue-green pigment. The later one is, that is chlorophyll B, is yellow-green pigment. Chlorophyll B is yellow-green. Chlorophyll A is blue-green. Blue, yellow. This one keep in mind. Chlorophyll A is blue. Chlorophyll B is yellow. Okay, yellow-green pigment, blue-green pigment. Okay. And they give the characteristic green color due to the strong absorbance of red and blue light. The other types of chlorophyll include C1, C2, C3, D, E and chlorophyll F. So, how many types of chlorophylls are there? It is C1, C2, C3, D, E and chlorophyll F. So, these many types are there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so C1, C2, C3, D, E, and F. Okay. Now, chlorophyll. The major groups of photosynthetic pigments are, first one chlorophyll, second one carotenoids. Carotenoids. This is also one type of pigment, photosynthetic pigment. Okay, chlorophyll is green in color. Carotenoid, which is photosynthetic plants as well as in bacteria. Carotenoids present in plants as well as bacteria. Okay, phycobilins. Phycobilins. It's a light capturing bile pigment found in the chloroplast of red algae and cyanobacteria. This is very important. Where this phycobilins present in the sense red algae and cyanobacteria. Red algae, phyco means cyano. Phyco means cyanobacteria and red algae. Keep in mind. Okay, flavonoids. Common in plants including gymnosperm, angiosperm, bryophytes and ferns. Okay, xanthanin. Zeaxanthin, okay, xanthophyll, it is otherwise called as xanthophyll or zeaxanthin, xanthophyll, okay, it is yellow of corn seeds. See, corn seeds, we are seeing the color of the corn seeds are yellow, right? That is because of the presence of the pigment which is called as xanthophyll, zeaxanthin, okay, zeaxanthin or xanthophyll. Where it present in the sense it is yellow in color. So in the corn seeds we can find the corn seeds are yellow. That's because of the presence of the xanthophyll. Next one, beta carotene. Beta carotene, where we find in the sense it is orange peel. Okay, carotene in the sense it is orange in color. Carrot, right? Why carrot is orange in color? In the sense carotene is present in that carrot. Okay, so it is orange in color. Right? All those things are the types of photosynthetic pigments: chlorophyll, carotenoids, phycobilins, and flavonoids, xanthin, and beta carotene. Okay. See, jumping gene. What is jumping gene? Jumping gene, see, a transposable element or jumping gene is a segment of DNA sequence, okay, that can change its position. Why it is called as jumping gene? In the sense it can change its position. Okay, this point is very important. Change its position, so it is called as jumping gene. Okay, within the genome. This is very important. Within the genome. Okay, sometimes it may create creating or reverse the mutation and altering the cell's genome size. Okay, who proposed this theory? In the sense it is Barbara McClintock. Okay, proposed the theory of jumping genes, where in the sense in the plant maize. Okay, so who proposed this theory? Who proposed the theory? Barbara McClintock proposed this theory. Okay. Now next one, see, Fossil Wood Park. Fossil Wood Park is in Viluppuram. Okay, Fossil Wood Park is in Viluppuram in Tamil Nadu. Now, ethnobotany. What is ethnobotany? Ethnobotany is the study of how people of a particular culture and region make use of indigenous plants. That is native. Indigenous in the sense native plant. How the people are particular culture or a particular region make use of the native plants. Okay, plants provide food, medicine, shelter, dyes, fiber, oil, resins, gums, soaps, waxes, latex, tannins, and even contribute to their air we breathe. Okay, so the people use the local plants, that is native plants. Okay, the term ethnobotany was coined in, this is very important, this ethnobotany. Ethno means native. Okay, indigenous plants make use of. Who will make use of it? The particular culture. The people of a particular culture or a particular region people make use of their own native plants. That is called as ethnobotany. Okay, this term was coined by, ethnobotany was coined in 1895 by J.M. Haasberger. Okay, keep in mind this name is very important. This will be asked in TNBC. It is already asked also. One of the paper it was asked. So keep this in mind. Ethnobotany was coined in which year? 1895 by J.M. Hausberger. He is an American botanist at the University of Pennsylvania. Modern ethnobotany is an interdisciplinary field drawing together scholars from anthropology, botany, archaeology, geography, medicine, linguistics, economics, landscape architecture, and pharmacology. Okay. So you have to keep in mind is ethnobotany. What is ethnobotany? The people of, it is a study. Ethnobotany is a study of how people of a particular culture and region make use of indigenous plants. Okay. So what is ethnobotany? It is the study of, okay, it's a study of how people of a particular culture and region make use of indigenous native plants. Okay. So what these plants are providing in the sense, these plants provide food, medicine, shelter, dyes, fibers, oil, resins, gums, soaps, waxes, latex, tannins, and others. Okay. Now this word is coined by J.M. Hausberger in the year 1895. J.M. Hausberger in the year 1895. Okay, he is an American botanist. Next one, see the theory of use and disuse. The theory of use and disuse. This theory was proposed by Lamarck. Okay, Lamarck. Who proposed this theory? Lamarck proposed this theory. So what is this theory? He suggested that changes in traits or characters occurs in organism depending on whether an organ is used or disused continuously. Continuous use of an organ, according to Lamarck, would also result in the inheritance of that organ by next generation. Okay, this point is very important. What Lamarck mentioned is, if it is continuously used, that organ will be inherited to the next generation. Okay, while constant disuse, if the organ is used in the sense, it will be inherited to the next generation. Whereas if it is disuse, in the sense, it won't be inherited to the next generation. That is his theory. Okay. So while constant disuse of an organ would gradually result in degeneration of the organ over time. Slowly it will degenerate. Okay. So if you use, it will inherit. If you disuse, slowly it degenerate. That is the theory of Lamarck. What is the theory called? Use and disuse theory. Okay. Now see next one, the recapitulation theory. What is recapitulation theory? This theory was formulated by E.H. Haeckel. Okay. Recapitulation theory. What this theory states in the sense, ontogeny, which is the developmental history of an organism from the zygote stage until it is ready for hatching or gestation, repeats phylogeny, which is the history of evolution of the ancestors. This theory formulated by Haeckel. Recapitulation theory in the sense, see, this is fish, okay, embryo, and slowly it forms a fish. This is salamander, growth of salamander from the embryo to salamander. This is tortoise, okay, this is chick, and this is hog, calf, rabbit, and human. And you see this one most probably almost the same, okay, almost the same, but there is a slight difference in the embryo. So this is called as recapitulation theory. Okay, states ontogeny, the developmental history of an organism from zygote, okay, from zygote until it is ready for hatching or gestation. Okay, repeats phylogeny. Phylogeny means what? From the first to the till the present. That is called as phylogeny, the transformation of the early age to present. Now, which is the history of the evolution of the ancestors? This theory is formulated by Haeckel, okay, E.H. Haeckel. That is recapitulation theory. See, almost the embryo stage, almost, whether it is fish or the human, the shape is same almost. So it is called as recapitulation Okay, from the early age till the present age. Let us see now the spirulina. Spirulina is otherwise called as, usually it is called as SCP. Okay, what is this SCP? It's nothing but single cell proteins. Okay, spirulina is called as single cell protein. This spirulina is rich in proteins. Okay, rich in proteins. How much percentage in the sense? 60 to 72 percentage are there. Okay, how many? 60 to 72 percentage of protein are there in the spirulina, so it is taken as the supplementary diet for protein. Okay, protein deficiency. Not only in protein, it is also rich in vitamins, minerals, crude fiber and other nutrients. Okay, and now it is the staple food for sportsmen, and also it is found in babies food. Okay, so SCP means single cell protein, that is spirulina. The protein content percentage is 60 to 72. Okay, and also it is rich in vitamins, minerals, crude fiber and other nutrients. Okay, and it is usually given to the malnourished children. Okay, they recover very quickly after taking this spirulina. Okay, so this is a very good important dietary supplement for protein. Which one? Spirulina, which is a single cell proteins. Okay, next one, let us see protist. Protists are simple eukaryotic organisms that are neither plants nor animal or fungi. They comes in between these. Okay, they are not the plants nor the animals or the fungi. Protists are unicellular in nature, but can also found as colonies of cells. What you are seeing here are the protozoa. Okay, protozoa in the sense this is called as euglena. Euglena, you can see a group of euglena here. Okay, so protists are, they are not plants, they are not animals, or they are not fungi. Okay, it's a special group of organism. Okay, eukaryotic in the sense a specific nucleus will be inside. Okay, next one, bryophytes. Bryophytes are plants. Okay, are plants, but they are a very what we call very minute plants, as well as they are named as mosses. Okay, mosses or liverworts or hornworts. Okay, non-vascular plants. There won't be any proper systems in these plants, but they green in color and they produce their own food material. Okay, they have no roots or vascular tissues, but instead they absorb the water and nutrients from the air through their surface. Okay, through their these surface they absorb the water as well as the nutrients from the air. Okay, so bryophytes. Okay, bryophytes. Now next one, the largest acetabularia. Okay, acetabularia. What is aceta? These plants are called as acetabularia. So the largest cell found in plant kingdom is acetabularia. Okay, largest cell. You have to keep in mind the largest cell found in a plant kingdom is acetabularia. Okay, this is very important. Acetabularia. This question also asked, and this is also having another one name. This acetabularia are also called as mermaid's wine glass. Mermaid in the sense in the water we can see the mermaid, the wine glass of mermaid. Okay, so this structure makes like a wine glass, so it is called as wine glass of mermaid. Okay, what is that? Acetabularia. You have to keep this in mind. Acetabularia is a genus of green algae in the family Polyphyceae. Okay, which one? Acetabularia. Okay, so it's a genus of green algae in the family Polyphyceae. It is typically found in tropical water. Acetabularia is a single cell organism. Okay, single cell organism, but gigantic in size. This is a single cell, but it is gigantic in size and complex in form. making it is an excellent model organism for studying cell biology. This is which makes the cell biology very easy, because we can study very easily what are present inside the cells. Okay, so it helps a lot to study. So what we have seen here, Acetabullaria is a genus of green algae. This is green algae, and only in this we find a largest cell. Okay, largest cell. That kingdom is called as Acetabullaria. It is having another one name. It is called as mermaid's wineglass because of the appearance. Okay, and which helps to study the organism or study the cell very clearly, because the cell is very large in size. See, what you are seeing here is vascular cryptogram. This is vascular cryptogram, which refers to those plants which do not make the seeds. Okay, and these are referred as pteridophytes. Okay, pteridophytes. These plants are pteridophytes. Those pteridophytes are referred as vascular cryptograms. Okay, what are referred as vascular cryptograms? This is a question asked in TNBSC. Okay, group 1. What is that? What are vascular cryptograms? Pteridophytes are referred as vascular cryptograms. Okay, why it is called as vascular cryptogram? In the sense, the veins will be there, but there won't be any proper stem or, okay, and also they won't produce any seeds. Okay, at the back side of the seeds you can find the spores. Those spores fell down and make a new plant. Okay, now next one, see, rhizodermis or epilemma. The question is, what is piliferous layer? Okay, question is, what is piliferous layer? What is piliferous layer? Where it present? So you can see in this is a cross section of the root. Cross section of the root. You can find the root has, isn't it? This zone is called as piliferous layer. Okay, where in this area only we can find the root hair. Okay, in this region only we can find the root hair. So this is called as, the outer layer is called as piliferous layer. Okay, and this is cortex of the root. This is root hair, you know, and this is a passage cell through which the water from the root hair comes to the cortex and then enter into the passage. Okay, passage. And this is endodermis. This is phloem. Okay, phloem, and this is pericycle. What we see inside is pericycle, and these are xylem vessels. Okay, this is a big xylem vessel, and all these are xylem vessel. Okay, and conjunctive. These are the conjunctive tissues, and Casparian strip. This is, okay. So this is the structure of the root. So the water is absorbed by this root hair, then to this piliferous layer, and then it enters into the cortex. Then through this passage cell it enter into the xylem. Okay, in the xylem only the water from the root, it goes up. Okay, this is the cross section of root. So piliferous layer, in the sense, this is the outer section is called as, outer layer is called as piliferous layer. Okay, epilemma, rhizodermis. So these are the names given to this. Okay, rhizodermis, epilemma, or piliferous layer. Okay, these are very, very important. Rhizodermis or epilemma or piliferous layer. Okay, piliferous layer or the root hair zone is also known as rhizodermis or epilemma. Okay, now next one is agaricus. What is agaricus? Agaricus is a mushroom. Okay, what we call is button mushroom, na? That is agaricus. Okay, it may be edible. Some are edible and some are poisonous. So we have to be very careful while taking and eating. Okay, some are edible, some are poisonous. Okay, so this genus includes the common button mushroom, Agaricus bisporous. The name is Agaricus bisporous. Okay, the field of mushroom. Okay, what we can call this botanical name is Agaricus bisporous. Sporous. Okay, Agaricus bisporous. Which one? The button mushroom. Button mushroom. Okay. Now next one, chlorella. Chlorella contains violaxanthin. Violaxanthin. What is violaxanthin in the sense? It is antioxidant. Okay, find in the greens, leaf greens. Which one? Chlorella. 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 This is algae. Okay. So it is a single-celled freshwater algae native to Taiwan and Japan. These are that algae. Which algae? Chlorella. Okay, it is a single cell, and native is Japan and Taiwan. Okay, it is rich in proteins, vitamins and minerals. It is edible actually. Chlorella is edible, and chlorella is a green unicellular algae. It is commercially produced and distributed worldwide as a dietary supplement like spirulina. We have seen spirulina, no? So spirulina, how it is a supplementary diet like that, this chlorella is also a supplementary diet, but it is a single cell. Spirulina is also single cell. 60 to 72% of protein were there, right? So that is also highly rich in protein and vitamin and other minerals. Okay, so this chlorella is also another one, and where it is from Japan, Taiwan are the natives of this chlorella. Okay, next one, see Neetham. Neetham is a genus of gymnosperms. Okay, the sole genus is in the family Gentaceae within the Ctenophyta. Okay, Ctenophyta. They are tropical evergreen trees, shrubs and lianas. Unlike other gymnosperms, they possess vessels elements in the xylem. Okay, so in the xylem the vessel elements will be there. Okay, so trees, they are in the form of three, maybe trees, shrubs or lianas. Okay, what is liana? Liana is a long-stemmed woody vine that is rooted in the soil at ground level and uses trees as well as other means of vertical support to climb up. Okay, this is lianas. Lianas in the sense they need some support to climb up. Okay, they live on trees. When it is rooted on the land, when it is placed on the land, it roots deeply, and with the support of other trees, it climbs up. Okay. So, Neetham. Neetham means it is a genus of gymnosperm. Gymnosperm. Okay. Next one. So, let us see biosynthetic phase. Okay. What is dark or black man's reaction? Don't confuse. It is a part of photosynthesis. Okay. So, this reaction is found by the black man. So, it is called as black man's reaction or dark reaction. Okay. Both are same. So when it takes place in the sense, during photosynthesis it takes place, but this reaction doesn't require light. Okay, so that is the main thing of this one. The morning only it takes place, but it doesn't require any light. Okay, catalyst assimilation of CO2 to carbohydrate. In this picture is the frog. Okay, new variety. It is found 2017 in South India. Okay, and it has a shiny purple skin, a light blue ring around its eyes. Okay, and a pointy piggy nose. Okay, the nose is like a pig, right? And it is named as BHUPATI's purple frog. Common name is BHUPATI's purple frog, and its zoological name is NASHIKABATRACHUS. Okay, NASHIKABATRACHUS BHUPATI. Okay, why this Bhupati is added in the sense to honor Dr. Subramaniam Bhupati. He is a herpetologist who lost his life in the Western Ghats in 2014. Okay, so keep this in mind. This is very important point in TNBSC. And next one is Aringer Anna Zoological Park, also known as the Vandalur Zoo, in the southwestern part of Chennai. It is in Tamil Nadu. Spreads over an area of 1500. Okay, 1500 acres, is one of the largest zoological park in India. Largest zoological park. This you have to keep in mind. This is very important question in TNBSC. The zoo houses, okay, the zoo is houses how many species are there of flora and fauna. Okay, this number is very important. It is 2553 species, both flora and fauna, in the sense plants and animals. Okay, plants and animals. Next one, see, this is also very important point. What is that? In the sense, a reflective layer of tissue called tap tapetum lucidum. Tapetum lucidum. Okay, so reflective layer it is. See, you can see this in this reflective layer. This is the eye. Okay, so the reflective layers. So in which animal it present? In the sense, the animals, the nocturnal animals. Okay, see, for example, tiger as well as the cat, you can find their eyes glow during the night time. Okay, so that is because of the layer which is present in the eye. That layer is called as a reflective layer. It is called as tapetum lucidum. Tapetum lucidum. See, let us see in this important connective tissue disorders. Okay, it is heritable type. Okay, from generation to generation it passes. Among that, first syndrome is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay, what it does in the sense, the synthesis of collagen will be affected. Synthesis of collagen will be affected. Collagen is very important. What is collagen in the sense? See, for example, this is your muscle. This muscle is connected with the bone by means of collagen. Okay, sometimes it is called as tendon in the larger bones. The collagen is a connective tissue. Okay, collagen is a connective tissue. This synthesis of this tissue will be affected in the sense the connection between the muscle and the bone are affected. Okay, so you have to take the food very carefully. What are the foods which is required to keep in our collagen in a proper way, that you have to find it. You can go for you can search in Google and you can find what are the foods which is required for. If you are affected slightly from the beginning itself, you can cure it. Okay, so prevention is better than cure. So take care of your body. Your body is very important. Okay, if body is affected, we will lose our life, right? So take care about your body. Next one is Sticker syndrome. Sticker syndrome. What is Stickler syndrome in the sense? This is also the same, affects collagen. As a result, facial abnormalities. This is the whole body, that is the joints, heart walls, organ walls and arterial walls, whereas this Stickler syndrome is, it affects the facial abnormalities. Okay, so whatever it may be, you have to take your food in a proper way. Okay, so take proper way and do exercise. That is very important. Do proper exercise every day. Be active. Okay, exercise is very important. Next one, see, rhabdomyosarcoma. Sarcoma in the sense it is cancer. Okay, you have to from the name itself you have to identify what it is that. Okay, syndrome in the sense it is a syndrome, but sarcoma in the sense a syndrome is deficiency of some food material or some other changes in the gene. Okay, but sarcoma is a cancer, life threatening soft tissue tumor of head, neck and urinogenital tract. Okay, urinogenital tract, soft tissues, wherever the soft tissues are there, that soft tissues will be affected. Okay, affected. That is called as rhabdomyosarcoma. Okay, next one, autoimmune connective tissue. Autoimmune connective tissue disorder. In that, first one is rheumatoid arthritis. The immune cells attack and inflame the membranes around the joints. Okay, what is arthritis? Inflame the membrane around the joints. It can also affect the heart, lungs as well as the eyes. Okay, so you have to be very careful. This is what called, okay, you can see this is a severe condition of okay, latest stage in rheumatoid arthritis. So all the joints will be like this, severe pain you feel. So be careful about this one. So take care about your immune system. Okay, whatever it is required for the immune system, you have to take care. All the herbs Okay, if you take continuous herbs like tulasi and other karpuravalli, like that, some holy basils, some leaves are there, so continuously you take all those things. Okay, bring raj, all those things will help a lot to save your life, okay, and save your body. Okay, so bringraj and all, it is very good for eyes. Okay, it keeps your eyesight. Okay, as well as the lungs. Okay, bringraj. You might have heard this name, bringraj. Bringraj. Okay, if you take a daily 4 or 5 leaves morning, it keeps your eyes very fresh, very healthy, and also it keeps your lungs very healthy. Okay, next one, see, it is Sjogren's syndrome, progressive inability to secrete saliva and tears. Okay, so saliva secretion and tear secretions will be less if you are affected by the Sjogren's syndrome. Okay, so this one is face, your eyes become red. Okay, and the patches you can find here. Okay, patches, and your cracked tongue. Okay, all those are symptoms of this syndrome. Next one, see, palmaris muscle. Where is this muscle present? Let us see. See, it's a long, narrow muscle run from the elbow to the wrist. Okay, elbow to the wrist, and is important for hanging and climbing in primates. Okay, primates in the sense monkeys and all, they climb on the tree, right? So this helps a lot to climb. Okay, but it is missing in 11% of the humans today. So humans today, it is 11% is missing. Okay, in humans. Actually, this is what the long muscle which is present from the elbow to the wrist. This is called as palmaris longus. Okay, let us see what is biopsy. Biopsy is an examination of tissue or liquid removed from the living body to discover the presence, cause, or extent of a disease. Okay, so it's an examination of the tissue or liquid which is removed from the living body. Next one, autopsy. Okay, what is autopsy? Autopsy is a post-mortem dissection of a dead body, examination to discover the cause of death or extent of disease. Okay, the field of forensic science extensively uses this histological technique to trace out crimes. Okay, that is autopsy. Autopsy is in dead body. Biopsy is the examination of tissue or liquid removed from the living body. Okay. Next one, see, disease of nervous system. See, in our body, nervous system is very, very important. The nervous system lasts in the sense the whole health lasts. Okay, because this is the main communication part of our body is taken up by the nervous system. So let us take care of the nervous system by taking a proper vitamins and adequate protein. Okay, and adequate lipid, carbohydrate, protein, lipid. These three foods are very important along with the vitamins and minerals. Okay, so take care about the nervous system. This system is very, very important. Okay, so first disease is called as Parkinson disease. Okay, Parkinson disease. What is Parkinson disease? In the sense, degenerative disorder of the nervous system that affects movement. Okay, so to keep in proper health, what vitamins are very, very important? In the sense, 3 vitamins, that is B complex vitamins are very, very important. So take care in your food. Okay, take care in your food, whether you are taking an adequate amount, not more. Okay, adequate amount of B vitamins. Okay, B vitamins that are very, very important, that nourish the nervous system. Okay, nervous system is nourished by those vitamins. Okay, and too much of toxic substances also produced by this nervous system will be removed by the vitamin B only. Okay, so take care. And see, in chemistry class I have given about the complete detailed explanation about the B complex, how it is taking care about the nervous system. So you can go and see that. Okay, chemistry, first part chemistry of our Royal Academy. Okay, now see, this is Parkinson disease symptom. See, stooped posture, back rigidity, okay, you can't bend, and flexed elbow and wrist, okay, it just flexible, very flexible, it's not stiff, okay, or strong. And tremors in the legs, okay, tremors in the legs, and stuffing short stepped gait, the persons can't walk fast, okay, slightly flexed hip and knee, okay, knees won't be in a proper condition, and hands tremor, okay, and reduced arm swing, they are unable to move their arms, okay, and a forward tilt of trunk, masked face, okay, the face won't be in a proper structure, right? So all these are the symptoms of the Parkinson's disease. So take care about your food material and your health. The most important thing is your health, okay, your health, and take proper intake of food, as well as see that whether you are taking the adequate amount of vitamins and minerals, okay. And B vitamins are present in the what Fabaceae family, that is peas, beans and all. So every day take a little amount of peas and beans, okay, beans, varieties of vegetables, right? Now, Alzheimer's disease. What is Alzheimer's disease? And it is a chronic neurodegenerative disease, okay, chronic neurodegenerative disease, which includes the symptoms of difficulty in remembering recent events, problems with language, and disorientation and mood swings, okay. So Alzheimer's disease is mainly, you can see, it is a brain disorder, slowly destroys the memory, thinking skill, eventually the ability to carry out the simplest task. See, when the age comes, the people, they won't do exercise, as well as they won't take a proper intake of food material. Okay, what it does, in the sense, you can see in this picture, this is the healthy person's brain, okay, healthy person's brain. This is the neuron which is present inside the brain, okay, and these are the lobes which is present on the brain. You can find this is the Alzheimer's brain. It is completely, it is, see, all the nerve cells are affected, all the nerve cells are affected. See, when the age grows, you will be very healthy if you take care about your nervous system, okay. So if you're not taking about your nervous system, if you're not taking proper vitamins and minerals and food, in the sense, your brain requires most that is, more amount of food is required by the brain, okay. Very nutritious food goes to the brain, then only the brain is very healthy, and it keeps its all the memory, everything, memory power, everything will be great, when, in the sense, if you take a proper food, and oxygen should goes to the brain, then only it will be very healthy. So take care about your brain, and till the last day of the death, you will be very healthy if you take care about your nervous system as well as immune system, okay. So if you take care of these two systems, all the other systems will be perfectly all right, okay. Next one, see, bicarbonates in the saliva. Bicarbonates in the saliva make the pH 5.4 to 7.4. If the bicarbonates level in saliva is reduced, the saliva becomes acidic and the tooth enamel may get dissolved, okay. So you have to be very careful if you want to keep your teeth very healthy, in the sense, what you have to do, you have to take care about the bicarbonates in the saliva, okay. The pH is 5.4 to 7.4, okay. If the bicarbonate level in the saliva reduced, in the sense, the saliva becomes acidic, then all the tooth enamel may get dissolved, your teeth go, what, you lost your teeth, okay. So take care about this one, pH of saliva, okay. Next one, see, N.I. Lunan discovered vitamins, but the name vitamin was given by Dr. Funk, 1912. Dr. Funk, 1912. Okay, who discovered actually? Who discovered, in the sense, N.I. Lunan. N.I. Lunan, but the name was given, vitamin, that name was given by Dr. Funk, 1912. The first vitamin isolated was B1 by Dr. Funk, okay. The vitamin produced by fermentation process using acetobacter, okay, it is a bacteria. That vitamin is vitamin C, okay, vitamin C, okay. Next one, see, Whether cockroaches live or survive without a head. Whether it is possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay, if we cut the head of cockroach, the cockroach can live about a week. Okay, it lives about a week without its heads. Why? In the sense their breathing system is outside the body. Okay, breathing, they breathe through little holes on each side of their body. So it is not breathing through the lungs. So head is not necessary for the breathing. But the cockroach, after a week, it dies because of the due to starvation. Okay, is unable to eat. No, so if the head is not there, they unable to eat. So the cockroach dies after a week. Okay, after a week. So 1 week it can survive. It can survive. Why? Because of the presence of the little holes. Okay, what is that? Respiratory organ. It is called as spiracles. Okay. Next one, see, the Nobel Prize for the year 2005 was awarded to Robin Warren and Barry Marshall for the discovery of Helicobacter pylori, which causes peptic ulcer. Okay, this is that bacteria Helicobacter pylori which causes the peptic ulcer, that is stomach ulcer. Okay, stomach ulcer. Peptic means stomach ulcer. Okay, which one? So who got the Nobel Prize? It is Robert Warren and Barry Marshall. Barry Marshall. They got the Nobel Prize in the year 2005. Okay, for the discovery of this bacteria which cause the peptic ulcer. Okay. Next one, see, alimentary canal faces a conflict between the need of nutrient absorption and to keep our intestinal tract free from pathogenic bacteria and virus. Okay, so intestinal, okay, digestive juices are very important to kill the bacteria as well as the virus. Okay, when we eat the food, the bacteria and virus also enter along with the food material, so that will be killed by the digestive juice. Okay, what is that digestive juice? In the sense, hydrochloric acid which secretes inside the stomach will kill all the bacteria as well as viruses and other digestive juice also take part in that. So per day how many liters of digestive juice are secreted? In the sense, it is 7 liters. This is very important, keep note of it. 7 liters of digestive juice are secreted in alimentary canal, and once again it is reabsorbed by the alimentary canal. Okay, otherwise what will happen? In the sense, the body gets rapidly dehydrated and may lead to reduction in the blood pressure. Okay, so how many liters of digestive juice is secreted in our alimentary canal? In the sense, it is 7 liters. How many liters? 7 liters. And what is that? In the sense, HCl, hydrochloric acid, is secreted inside the alimentary canal, which kills the pathogenic bacteria as well as the virus. Okay. And what is this? Helicobacter pylori, which is the main cause of this peptic ulcer. Okay, it is founded by whom? Robert Warren and Barry Marshall, and they got the Nobel Prize in the year 2005. Next one, see, surfactants. What do you mean by surfactants? Surfactants are thin non-cellular films made of protein and phospholipids covering the alveolar membrane. What's alveolar membrane? You all know, I think. It is inside the lungs. Lungs are made up of so many small air sacs. Okay, small air sacs. Okay, these air sacs only fill the oxygen as well as it takes the carbon dioxide from the cell and gives to the lungs. Okay, so these are called as alveoli, small air sacs. Okay, so covering alveolar membrane, what is that? This thin film of protein and phospholipids covering the alveolar membrane. Okay, this is alveolar membrane. This is made up of protein and phospholipids. Okay, now the surfactant lowers the surface tension in the alveoli and prevent the lungs from collapsing. Okay, this is very important. So this is reducing the or lowers the surface tension and prevents the lungs from collapsing. If it is not there, the lungs collapse. Okay, so who is preventing that? Surfactants. Okay, it also prevent the pulmonary edema. Okay, and premature babies have low levels of surfactants in the alveoli may develop the newborn respiratory distress syndrome. What is that syndrome called? Respiratory distress syndrome. Okay, NR, that is this NR starts from newborn respiratory distress syndrome. Okay, because of the synthesis of surfactants begins only after 15th week of gestation. Okay, when it starts, the synthesis of surfactants starts when, in the sense, 25th week of gestation. Okay, you can see the lungs, it is filled with the mucus actually. So surfactants are very important, very important to keep the lungs in a safe condition. Okay, next to see. First heart transplantation was performed in the year 1959. Human heart transplant was performed by Professor Christian Barnard in South Africa in the year 1967. Okay, he is the Professor Christian Barnard in South Africa in the year 1967, December 3rd at Crude Square Hospital, Cape Town. Okay, Scoor Hospital. Kruti School Hospital, Cape Town. Okay, who done the heart transplantation? Professor Christian Barnard in South Africa in the year 1959. Next one, see, Dr. Anangipali Venugopal was the first to perform heart transplant AIIMS India on August 3rd, 1994. Okay, he is an African, South African. Okay, in the year 1959. He is an Indian, August 1994. In India, first heart transplant by Dr. Anangipali Venugopal. Okay. Next one, see, the average bladder holds between 300 ml to 600 ml of the urine. If the urine system is healthy, urine may stay in the bladder for about 5 hours. Okay, this one keep in mind, this is very important. How many hours the urine will be inside the bladder? In the sense, it is 5 hours if the person is healthy. Okay, and how many mLs it hold? In the sense, it is nearly 300 ml to 600 ml. This is according to the intake of water. Okay, intake of water and other liquid food material, right? So it keeps in the urine for about 5 hours. Okay, so this is in a healthy human. Now see, nerve sends signal to the brain when the bladder is full, where it is needs to emptied. Okay, who send the message? In the sense, it is nerves from the urinary bladder. If it is full, it send the message to the brain. From the brain, it comes to the urinary bladder to release it. Okay, now the muscle in the bladder was called trisar. Okay, trisar muscle. Okay, trisar muscle. This is the muscle which is present in the urinary bladder, and it is very strong muscle. Okay, very strong muscle, and the elasticity is more. Okay, it's bag like structure, the urinary bladder, and it holds so many 300 milliliter to 600 milliliter it holds. So this is very elastic in nature. Okay, and very strong. Detrusor. Okay, detrusor muscle, where it present in the urinary bladder. Okay, and this maybe sometimes weaken because of the stress or something else. Okay, so how to keep that healthy? In the sense, pelvic floor exercise helps to strengthen these muscles. So pelvic floor exercise is very important. You can search in the Google how to do that exercise, and do it regularly and daily to keep your urinary bladder healthy. Okay, so that if you keep your urinary bladder healthy, in the sense, that prevents from leakage of urine. Okay, next one, see, it is the 17th one. The world's first successful human kidney transplantation was performed from one twins to another by Joseph E. Murray and his colleagues at Peter Pent Brigham Hospital, Boston in 1954. Okay, 1954 this was done from one twin to another. Okay, which one? Kidney transplantation. The first ever human kidney transplant performed in India When it happened in India, it is 1965 using, okay, which hospital? King Edward Memorial Hospital at Mumbai in May 1965 using a cadaver donor in a non-renal failure patient. Okay, failure patient who had a hypernephroma. Nephroma in the sense, hypernephroma in the sense it's a kidney cancer. Okay, and the first successful live donor kidney transplant in India was done at Christian Medical College Hospital, Vellore in January. Okay, in January. The first successful. Okay, first successful. This is not successful. Okay, this is successful one. Vellore